What's up, y'all? Cannon Hotep back at it again with another one. Happy Thursday. Happy Thursday. If y'all missed it last night, y'all missed another great movie night. We had a little palate cleanser in there for movie night. We watched The Ringer with Johnny Knoxville. Like I said last night, if politically incorrect was a movie, that's the movie. What's up, Alchemist? What's the deal? Boy, we got so much shit happening, man. I can't wait for the after party tonight. We going full Koofy on tight tonight. We going full Koofy on tight tonight. Oh my gosh, man. You got Obeezy talking about, he just threw that shit out there. Ain't nobody even ask him about aliens. This nigga just threw it. Yeah, aliens exist. And then Trump co-signed this shit, dry snitching, not even dry snitching. Trump just fucking co-signed the shit without even knowing he co-signed the shit. Now when the fucking Project Bluebeam about to hit up. I was gonna throw in this movie called what the fuck was it called? Damn, I can't think of what it's called. The something state. It was a movie about aliens coming down and taking over because we was fucking up. And then there was some resistance fighters. That Jonathan Majors in it, and the dude that played the RZA in the Wu-Tang Saga. I can't never remember his name. It was a decent movie. John Goodman was in it. It was a pretty big cast in there. Matter of fact, now I think about it. Anyway, I was going to throw that movie on, but I didn't. I don't know why I didn't throw that movie on. Why the fuck is my seat? What the fuck? Ah, my son. I love him. God love him. Fucking water bottle leaking in my back seat. Anyway, what up, Protocol? Protocol in the building. Bruh, it's knives out for old Candy, ain't it? It's knives out for old Candy. Damn. See, a lot of people think this shit with her is a grift. I don't think it's a grift, my nigga. I don't think Candy grifting, bro. I think she 100% is convicted. That's why I ain't never stopped rocking with her, yo. What's up, Montoya? No, I ain't see that movie. But yeah, they got knives out for, I mean, everybody. She even got Dan Bongino wishing death on her. I'm like, damn. Look, Bill Cooper told us the best, yo. So I'm drinking water and shit. Bill Cooper told us the best. Bill Cooper said, when you see a concerted effort, actually, no, I'm sorry, I said that shit. Bill Cooper said, when you got a person whose mouth is too big and has the hearts and minds of the masses, such as like Candace Owens, when she has such a huge platform and such a voice, the only way to shut them up is to discredit them and destroy their credibility. Right? I say, anytime you see the collective making a concerted effort to shut one person up, that person must be on to something. When you see a collective of people, and I'm not in this because it's not organic. Let's just make this shit clear. This disdain for Candace Owens and all these people coming out against her, as far as like social media, you know, Con Inc., you know, these conservative influencers, right-wing influencers, this shit is not organic. This shit is planned out. They are methodically trying to end her. And when I see something like that, when I see everybody, people that was friends of Charlie Kirk and people who think that his death is some foul play involved, or it might have been an inside job, or the official story don't make sense. Going after her, nigga. I mean, Candy on to something. They're completely ignoring the Streisand effect rule. They are completely ignoring the Streisand effect rule. You know the Streisand effect, right? Somebody say, no, don't look at that. What are you doing? Take your eyes off of that. You should not supposed to. It's going to make people want to look at that shit. I don't think she exaggerating, you know. And I'm not saying this because I want it to be true, right? I'm saying it because I was thinking this shit before Candace Owens probably thought the shit. I said it live during the memorial, right? I said it live during the memorial. Check it out. So let me make sure y'all can hear the shit.
Are flying everywhere and everyone's screaming.
Hey Shay, I don't know, yo.
And you think
it's a lot of acting happening right now, bro. I'm just saying, yo. I'm trying to be respectful, but I'm just like, come on.
And she told me you will.
A lot of dramatic reading.
This was my wave after I died,
nigga. I better see snot. Oh Lord, take me too. I can't live like this.
But those words were exactly what
I better see heels kicked out, all that shit.
If she could do a speech after I died, nigga, she wasn't no good.
God's love have been revealed to me these past.
You heard Hotep's been told you. Hotep's been told you. Now look, I'm not saying that Erica Kirk killed Charlie Kirk. I'm not saying she didn't love him. This is what I'm saying. I wholeheartedly believe Erica Kirk was a honeypot. I wholeheartedly believe Erica Kirk was a honeypot sent in there to social engineer and handle Charlie Kirk. You guys have heard me say that. I'm not saying she pulled the trigger. I'm not saying she planned out the caper. But I think she know more than what she's saying. I think Charlie might have found out that she was handling him. I think once you know, I think once those people start putting the full court press on him, she was trying to convince him full well what happened to him. She might have even warned the nigga, yo, look, if you don't do this, they're going to fucking take you out. Right? Like I said, I ain't going to say she did it, and I ain't going to say that she had a hand in it. I'm going to say that she was a handler. I'm going to say she's a honeypot. She was sent there to do whatever she needed to do to keep this nigga in tow. And she failed. She failed. And he got. That's what I think. Period. Y'all can't sit here and tell me that y'all believe all that acting. I don't care what you believe, whether she did it or not. I know y'all don't sit here and believe all that fucking acting. Exactly, Rick. She's sus as fuck. You know what I mean? What's up, Josh, in the building? That's just me. I'm like, yo, and I was suspect with her. I didn't know shit about her until I seen that fucking memorial when me and HJ and Unc did that fucking stream, and I peeped that shit immediately. I peeped that shit immediately. I'm like, nah, something disingenuous about her. Something up. Something don't seem right. And then how you hear the story about how they met? Nah, I'm sorry. They sent her ice blued eye ass in there to woo that nigga, and he fell for that shit hook, line, and sinker. Look at it. Charlie Kirk wasn't a fucking looker. When they met, I mean, he was just on the rise. Nobody really knew who he was at the time. You know what I mean? Nobody, like, he wasn't like on a fucking cover of any magazine or none of that shit. Like, they didn't really know who he was at the time. Like, he was just really coming up for real. I was following this shit closely back in 2016 and shit and all that other stuff. Like, even when HJ and them and Amazing Lucas and shout out ABL, when they had that whole situation when they was in, like, they went to go meet whatever the fuck they did and whatever fuck, Colorado, wherever they was. I still didn't really know much about Charlie Kirk. I knew about TPUSA. I didn't know about this nigga that much. I think he started to gain some steam. He was clearly backed by Big Con Inc., right? And some other redacteds. They put money behind him. But he started getting big, and they needed to make sure that he stayed in line. They probably couldn't blackmail him. They had to send a pretty-ass blonde-hair, blue-eyed, ice blue-eyed girl in that bitch. Because let's face it, Erica Kirk, she a looker. They sent her ass in there to woo that nigga. Throw that pussy on him. And make this nigga fall in love. That was her job. Right? And the funny part is that people find that shit hard to believe. Like, with everything that you're finding out in the Epstein files, right? This is for the normies. Everything you find out in the Epstein files, you think that shit is far-fetched? That some agency or some faction sent a woman in there that was that fucking fine to woo a nigga and pretend that she loved a nigga like Charlie Kirk, who, let's face it, Charlie wasn't a looker. Charlie was not a looker, okay? He had terrible chew hair. They find that shit hard to believe. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? Swalwell was fucking a Chinese agent, remember? Fang Fang? She was throwing that Chinese pussy juice all over that nigga. He fell in love with her, started fucking talking. Honeypots are used by every agency. Like, you really gonna sit here and tell me that with the discovery of all the shit in the files, y'all find that hard to believe? I think Candace still onto something, and it's not because I want her to be right, because I'm not the biggest fan of Candace Owens, and y'all know that. I've done whole streams about how her rhetoric is fucking destructive. Same thing with Charlie Kirk. But I gotta call a spade, and I think something's up with Erica Kirk. I think she knows more than she's letting on. I'm just saying. They're not even attacking Candace on what she's finding out. They're attacking her character. It's like, well, what about the shit that she's discovering? Like, what about that? This shit is fact. It ain't a conspiracy. That shit ain't a conspiracy. She actually got receipts for this shit. Some of this shit sound fantastical, but then it's like, damn, she was right though. You be seeing them on billboards and shit. Yeah, the white she-devil is not just the black man's kryptonite, okay? Because let's face it, I mean, Candace, that's a fine black woman right there. Candace is a fine black woman, all right? But Erica Kirk is a badass white bitch. We can't sit here and act like that ain't the case. That's a badass white bitch. Now, either that badass white bitch is having a fucking identity crisis and she just trying to glom onto anything she can, or she was in the widow program. And Ghislaine Maxwell was her trainer. You know what I mean? Now you got all of these people that's her friends, but that was supposed to be her friends, people she put on, right? Her and Charlie put on, right? The niggas is going against her, and I'm like, yo, no, fuck that. I need friends like Candace. Nigga, if something happened to me and it's suspicious, like, yo, nah, nigga, I know Cannon wouldn't have fucking did that shit. Niggas, if my friends ain't riding for me as hard as Candace riding for Charlie, I don't want them friends. Now, it's okay to be objective, like, all right, well, that shit makes sense, or that shit is a suspect. All right, Candace, I think you're a little over the fucking, I think you jumped the shark on that one. But that makes sense. You can take those things, you know, subject by subject matter, and determine, you know, what you believe and what you don't, until it pans out. I mean, I could be fucking wrong, right? But like I said, I'm gonna play that shit one more time. I want y'all niggas to see, okay? This was during the memorial. Okay? This is when I first really heard her speak. Period.
Are flying everywhere and everyone's screaming.
Hey Shay, I don't know, yo.
And you think
it's a lot of acting happening right now, bro. I'm just saying, yo. I'm trying to be respectful, but I'm just like, come on.
And she told me you will.
A lot of dramatic reading.
This was my wave after I died.
Nigga, I better see snot. Oh Lord, take me too. I can't live like this.
But those words were exactly what
I better see heels kicked out, all that shit.
If she could do a speech after I died, nigga, she wasn't no good.
God's love have been revealed to me these past 10 days. Are flying everywhere and everyone's screaming.
Hey Shay, I don't know, yo.
And you think
it's a lot of acting happening right now, bro. I'm just saying, yo. I'm trying to be respectful, but I'm just like, come on.
And she told me you will.
A lot of dramatic reading.
This was my wave after I died.
Nigga, I better see snot. Oh Lord, take me too. I can't live like this.
But those words were exactly what
I better see heels kicked out, all that shit.
If she could do a speech after I died, nigga, she wasn't no good.
God's love have been revealed to me these past 10 days.
she could do a speech after I died, nigga, she wasn't no good. Famous quote from Hotep Jesus. What's up, Glam? Like I said, yo, I'm not saying she killed Charlie. I'm not going that far. I'm not saying she didn't eventually maybe love the nigga, you know? But I believe that nigga was a mission for her and she was his handler. Remember when we watched on movie night American Ultra, and then you found out that Jesse Eisenberg, the girl that from fucking Twilight, was his girlfriend, then come to find out she was his fucking handler from the fucking agency? Actually, what that is, I think they sent her ass in there to influence him and his ideals and sway certain opinions that they need. It's not opinions, but sway certain dealings with him, unbeknownst to him. Maybe until, like I said, them redacted boys, them landlords start putting a full court press, or whoever, the collectors start putting a full court press on him, and he was bucking. And they said, you better step in. And she went in there and tried to finesse him, and then he peeped it. And she couldn't get him in line, and they fucking knocked his fucking head off. Happy little Friday. Jay Pylon in the building. Even what's his Matt Wallace? Is that his name? Matt Wallace? Is that his name? Matt Walsh. Sorry. Matt Wallace. Matt Walsh even said they tried to give him a bag to fucking slander her ass. They tried to give him a bag to slander her. That's fucking wild, bro. But yeah, I guarantee it. We know who taking them bag. Anybody that took that $7,000 per tweet bag got offered a bag to slander Candace. I guarantee it. The minute they took that $7,000, they were fucking owned at that point. Period. Full stop. Period. Full stop. What's up, Wavi? So like I said, I think she know more than what she telling. I think she knows exactly what happened to him. I think she knows exactly who did what. Maybe there was some insurgents in TPUSA that facilitated it. Who knows? But I'm going to tell you this, I don't believe that fucking official story. I know the gun that they said killed Charlie Kirk didn't fucking kill him. And that's what keeps me on the trail. Because the gun that they said killed him did not kill him. That gun was in no condition to make that shot. I don't give a fuck what anybody say. Some people need $1 to survive. Some people need $1 million. Bruh. According to Milo said the bag wasn't that substantial for them to fucking turn on her. Allegedly, Milo has a list of people who got solicited to fucking speak shit about Candace. I mean, Dan Bongino, he fucking leaned full into it, yo. That's crazy. I was a Dan Bongino fan until this nigga told us that the fucking Epstein files didn't exist and that this nigga killed himself. I was like, damn, they done got Dan too. They done showed Dan the basement. Got to be more careful. They done showed Dan the basement. They done showed Dan the basement. Yeah, I think Dan is done for it too. I think Dan might as well just go ahead and just go ahead and fall back. I think Dan might as well just fall back. He got money. He don't need no more money. That felt good. He fucked up with that one. Should have kept his mouth shut. But guess what? I guarantee somebody was in his kitchen when he woke up, reading his newspaper, drinking his coffee before he got up. When he walked downstairs, they told his ass what was what. What I like to say? They told Dan we could do this the easy way or we could do this the easy way. The choice is yours. Some people are like, what you mean easy way or easy way? Well, the easy way is for Dan to go along with it. The easier way is for them to fucking put a bullet in Dan's head and then just fucking just be done with it. I got the best picture. I got the picture of that HJ and them niggas up there at that meetup. But it's just crazy, huh? It's crazy. Like when I see all those people, right? When I see all those people with this concerted effort to fucking slander her and discredit her, and they all on the same shit, nobody can discredit the fucking the information she putting out there. They just trying to just destroy her name in the court of public opinion. That's when I know shit. That's when I know it's a fucking setup. That's when I know it's a sham. Drinking his Black Rifle coffee, them niggas. You know what I mean? Like I told y'all, them files was blackmail for a bunch of different countries, especially the U.S. And the shit that's in them files, they didn't want nobody to see that shit. That shit would fucking rip a hole in the fabric of reality. They ain't want to get that shit to you. But I think they burning that shit because they need to save the bigger, the collective. But so they willing to burn that shit. When they put that shit out into the light, that means something else replaced it. That shit did not start and stop with Epstein. He wants you to believe it did. It didn't. That shit was going on way before him, way before Robert Maxwell. That shit has been it's been a thing for fucking centuries, probably since the Knights Templar or some shit like that. Who the fuck knows? You know what I mean? They practice in Santa Maria and shit. They got the spirit cooking lady. Nigga, we going down so many conspiracy theories tonight. The one I've been stuck on is the Selena Gomez one. Because niggas is out here taking my takes. So like a while ago, they were saying that shit about Selena Gomez and sacrificing herself instead of her kid, but it's her out there, but it ain't her. And they showing pictures of her talking and shit. And I'm like, I put in somebody's, what's her name? I'm like, yo, is that Gina Davis? Why the fuck she look like Gina Davis? How did she go from Selena Gomez to Gina Davis, right? Now all of a sudden there's a huge theory that they done spliced Selena Gomez with Selena Davis genes and shit. You know? So apparently the theory is, Josh, is that Selena Gomez and Justin Bieber had a fucking baby. Right? They had a baby, but the collective wanted that baby as a sacrifice for all that they have done for them. And Selena Gomez wasn't willing to sacrifice her baby. She said, take me instead. And they said, all right. And she sacrificed herself. Now, the sacrifice might not have been death. The sacrifice could have been whatever the fuck the sacrifice is. I don't know. I don't fucking know. They let a fucking demon inhabit her. Who knows? He's saying that's why Justin Bieber fucking lost his shit making songs about the Rainbow Bridge and all this other stuff or whatever the fuck he was talking about. You know, she crossed the bridge that he can't cross or something. Alluding to they saying that they think he's talking about Selena Gomez. And that the person that we've been seeing ain't necessarily Selena Gomez. And I got theories about that shit. I got theories about that shit. Supernatural theories. Come on, homeless people. I got supernatural theories. That nigga look like what's eating Gilbert Grape. Y'all should have seen that shit. I got supernatural theories about that shit. I legit think that, like, I think that, like, you seen, like, how Ariana Grande look and the other black chick, I don't never know her name. The other girl from Wicked. You see how Miley Cyrus looks? What stink down here today? You see how Miley Cyrus looks and all these people, they look crazy as fuck. They don't look like themselves. Like, they look like them. You know how I explained it last night to my wife? I'm like, yo, they look, so you see the original pictures of them, but then you see new pictures of them, and it's like, you know how, like, somebody will reboot a cartoon and then they don't use the same animation, they make their own, create their own animation up. Like, think about Ninja Turtles from the 80s and then the Ninja Turtles that they made, like, in 2024. You know? Can you hear one? I want y'all to, like, I want y'all to hear the one, like, she sound and look like fucking Gina Davis. I should have clipped it. We'll play it tonight. I'll play this shit tonight. I'll play that shit tonight. I feel like I sent it to protocol. I'll play that shit tonight, because I've been sending protocol some shit. Yo, nigga, I've been going down a rabbit hole, my nigga. But it's interesting. But I literally think that that's not them. Like, it's the invasion of the body snatchers or some shit like that. You know what I mean? Like, now they, you know, it's a lot of shit. Like Ariana Grande, it looked like Ariana Grande, but it don't quite look like Ariana Grande. You get what I'm saying? Like, yeah, it look like her, but it kinda don't. Like, yeah, that's her, but it don't, like, it's almost like that life force is gone. It's like they got on, like, it's somebody wearing an Ariana Grande suit or something. You know what I mean? Yeah, exactly, Josh. Like, you know how you think you can see people glow? You can see people's aura or their shine or whatever the fuck you want to call it. A lot of these celebrities, you don't even see that shit. Like, look at fucking Britney Spears. Nigga, either she zooted out of her fucking mind, or that ain't her, was she batshit crazy? I don't know. I hate trying to find fucking parking. I'm not paying a bunch of money for parking today. I'm just not. I hate coming downtown, y'all. It's probably what happened. It's just, I don't know. It's just weird, yo. But it could be the sacrifices. It could be these rituals, right? These demons be wanting to fucking feel and taste and see and all heat and all that other shit that we do. So why wouldn't they inhabit somebody? You know what make that shit easy to do? When you're under the influence of some shit. You fucked up and you drunk. You know what I mean? Ooh, is it a park? Oh, that ain't a fucking parking spot. When you drunk and shit, or you off that fucking MDNA or some shit like that, MDMA, whatever the fuck it's called. You just all the way fucking gone. That's probably when it's the easiest to fucking take over. Or you under the spell of a fucking spirit cooking witch. Like, think about it, right? Y'all ever heard what happened to Brittany Murphy? Allegedly. What's up, Daisy girl? Celebrity is a hell of a drug. Patrice O'Neal been tried to tell y'all niggas. So apparently, or allegedly, Britney Spears bought a mansion, right? I'm gonna park right there. I'm at the park right here. Britney Spears bought a mansion, right? She bought a mansion. And apparently that mansion was fucking haunted. Right? That mansion was fucking haunted. I'm trying to park, you dumbass. They dumbass niggas, yo. Niggas see me trying to park in the spot, and he want to start creeping up on my car, and then get mad when I stop to back up. Stupid niggas. There's always a nigga too. All right. Sorry guys for that. Anyway, like I was saying. So apparently some weird shit was happening in this mansion that Britney Spears owned, to the point where she fucking left everything in that bitch. Brittany Murphy ended up wanting that shit. I guess Brittany Murphy like, bitch, you crazy. I'll take your fucking house with all the furniture. So Brittany Murphy ended up buying Britney Spears' house. Brittany Murphy ended up fucking dying in that house under suspicious circumstances. Then her husband, Brittany Murphy's husband, dies in the house too. What's up, Philly? What's up, Greg? That's fucking creepy. What the fuck was in that house? I think we're getting to a point like, now I know that the devil or Satan or Lucifer and God made a fucking pact or a deal and said, you can influence my children, but you can't directly influence them. And I think that somebody broke that contract. I think that people are starting to be fucking inhabited, my nigga. We might have to watch Constantine. We might have to watch Constantine with Keanu Reeves. We might have to watch that movie. Constantine is the shit. Ashton Kutcher probably lurking. But there's so much shit, y'all. And we know they believe in this shit because we just read about it. They eating babies. My nigga. They eating kids. They sacrificing kids. Blood sacrifice. Burnt offerings. Nigga. Blood sacrifices and burnt offerings, bro. It's heartbreaking. It's fucking heartbreaking. I thought I had my chapstick. I hope I got it in my bag, in my pocket or something. Oh, here we go. It's fucking heartbreaking, bro. The celebrities are dressed like masquerades with eyes wide shut. Is that what you talking about? Eyes wide shut. I know we got off on a tangent. We going down rabbit holes tonight. But if all of that shit, you hear about these sacrifices and them doing all of this shit, yo, finding out that Erica Kirk may or may not have been a honeypot for, again, you know, used to woo and influence Charlie Kirk should not be that fucking far-fetched. Like I said, I don't think she pulled the trigger. I don't think she had a hand in killing him. I don't think she helped plan the shit. However, I think that she knows what the fuck happened to him and who did what. Oh, that movie said a whole lot about what they do. Shit, that movie fucking... What was it, Glam? Blink Twice. That shit Glam had us watching Blink Twice. That shit was crazy. What's going on, Kay? That shit was fucking... the movie Blink Twice was fucking wild. That shit said a lot, too. Now, I don't know if they supposed to tell us what the fuck they doing before they do that shit. Need another bottle. I've been killing water. I don't think they supposed to. I don't know if they supposed to tell us what they supposed to be doing before they do the shit. But I think they just cocky enough to think that we won't catch on. I think they cocky enough to think that we won't catch on. That's what I think. Starting to think. Also, it could be for conditioning. It could be for conditioning. But there's so much shit going on. We might be going to war with Iran this weekend. We done sent F-22s. We done sent F-22s or F-16s, whatever the fuck they are. It's F-22s, right? Whatever. We sent some fucking planes over to Israel. Like, we about to jump both feet in this bitch. And Israel ain't gonna. And if it happened, Israel ain't fighting shit. This is gonna be our soldiers in there fighting this fucking war, while Israel just sits there and does nothing. That's what I think. The views and opinions expressed here on Candace Owens YouTube channel do not represent the views of Alphabet Inc., Kick, or its viewers. Viewer discretion is advised. Yeah, what's up, Holden? Nancy Guthrie ain't been found yet. I'm tired of that story. That shit sounds like it's dying now. Somebody has spread a rumor that they found her body floating somewhere, and it wasn't even her. It wasn't even in the same area. But guess what nobody's really talking about like that? Guess what nobody's talking about like that? Nobody's really talking about the Epstein files anymore. Nobody's looking for retribution or justice. That shit is just dying like they wanted to. They want you looking every which way but there. Exactly. Fucking Tupac is alive. Shit done resurfaced. And now all of a sudden we got aliens. And motherfuckers is wondering what happened to AI Atlas and where they went. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. It gets more weird. It's gonna get more weirder than this, people. It's gonna get much more weirder than this. I tell you. A lot weirder than thinking that Erica Kirk don't know more than what she's saying. I swear, I don't understand how people can look at it when she talks and shit and don't see her pretending. I see no emotion. I see no emotion when she talks. I don't see any emotion when she talks. The Daily Wire just went live and says Black Lives Matter. Official trailer. Oh, Lord of mercy. I tell you, boy. I just want my popcorn. Like I said, I ain't ready to write Candace off yet. All this shit that they're doing, this fucking big effort, this big push to shut her up and discredit her, is only going to push people to her more. It's only going to push people to her more. And it's going to validate her more. But I was always there before she even fucking got on the scent. I was always where she at now when I got, or before she got on the fucking simp. You know why? Because Hoteps is always ahead of the fucking curve. Hoteps is always ahead of the curve. That's all I'm saying. Anyway, I gotta get my ass in the trade center. I gotta finish up this fucking project. I'm almost done. I probably got like an hour of work to do when it comes to this. They got me relocating an entire fucking sound system from one of their ballrooms back over to the port. I don't know where they're gonna put it. I really don't. Like, the ballroom upstairs is a big fucking ballroom. It's a nice fucking sound system, right? At the port, there's no fucking conference room or any type of meeting room big enough to put all that shit in. Like, maybe a portion of it, but not all of that shit. This shit is, it's crazy to me. I'm like, yo, how about we just like sell it? She's a grifter, keeps on grifting. I'm with you, Greg. It's just a lot of shit, man. They want you looking everywhere. Everywhere but where we should be looking. Sometimes I don't even know where the fuck we should be looking. I just be fucking just like thinking I got a fucking knee jerk. What the fuck? Damn. Nigga over here fucking shell shocked out this bitch. I'm telling you guys. I don't know. Like I said, yo, I think we live in a fucking simulation, bro. I think we're in a simulation. And I think the simulation is broken. There's no more updates for this shit. The developers, there's just no more updates. Is no longer supported. This simulation is no longer supported. We running on old fucking OS, nigga. This is GTA San Andreas. Oh shit! We still running on the first fucking version of Sims. Oh shit! That shit is crazy. Anyway, guys, we back tonight. The after party after the Hotep's Told You podcast. HBTY Pod over on Kick. Hotep Jesus' YouTube channel as well. Tonight at 8 o'clock. After that, it's the after party. Usually like around like 10:30, 11 o'clock. Whenever these niggas decide to stop talking. We're going into the after party. It's going to be a fun time, guys. Make sure y'all come over. It's kick.com/Cannon Hotep. YouTube.com/Cannon Hotep. Rumble.com/Cannon Hotep. Alright. Come hang out. Let's talk some shit. We're going to have some fun. I want to know what the fuck y'all think. I might even open phone lines and shit. We'll see. We will see. Anyway, until next time, it's Cannon Hotep saying be blessed. Stay strapped. Don't miss. And don't worry about tomorrow, guys. Tomorrow got enough problems of his own. Worry about today. I'll holler at you.